Hi, I'm Elizabeth Campbell with Be Home Idaho at Keller Williams Realty Boise, and this is the beginning of several videos about relocating to the great state of Idaho and in particular the Treasure Valley. We have a really small team. My husband and I are both licensed agents, as well as my daughter and my son. So it's me, Elizabeth Campbell, Ben Campbell, Bridget Crawford, and Kevin Campbell. We make up the team Be Home Idaho. Doesn't mean we won't be adding people, but we have been doing real estate here in the Treasure Valley since 2016. And I love the state of Idaho because I love adventure and I love to do things outside, and I love how nice the people are, and I love all the ability for us to just get up and go, and it's a great also traveling hub. So these are some of the great things about Idaho, and I hope you enjoy this video. This will talk about some of the basics, and we'll go into more detail in additional relocation videos. In this video, I'm going to be talking about our team. We'll go over a map of the Treasure Valley and how to experience the magic, because the valley is also nicknamed the Magic Valley. And then talk about our 4 seasons, jobs and career, kind of welcome page to Boise, and and that's an overview. And then also we'll talk a little bit about the seasons here, and hope you enjoy this. If you have questions, don't forget to DM me and or email us, elizabeth@behomeidaho.com or info@behomeidaho.com. I'll also put a link to our relocation guide. So if you do want it, you can click on that link, go to the link, just fill out a short form and receive that relocation guide. It's pretty amazing and we love it. So let's take a look here. So the Treasure Valley makes up the following awesome towns. So Boise is our town that is our not only where the county, not the county seat, but it is actually where the capital is. So we have Boise, and then Garden City, Meridian, Eagle, North, Star, Middleton, Caldwell, Nampa, and Kuna, and that also adds the town of Emmett, which is up over Freezeout Hill. So those are the major towns of the valley. And if you have questions about anything else, we do service Valley County as well. We go to Mountain Home, which is where our Air Force Base is. When you experience the magic of the Magic Valley, there are 12 reasons to love living in the Treasure Valley. And I'm going to go through those. One is what we hear from a lot of people who come to visit, is its cleanliness. We actually do have a street cleaning program, and people say that it's one of the cleanest cities they've ever been to. So if you've been to other cities of our similar size, we definitely are a wonderfully clean city, and we take very good care of it. And then safety. You can look on the safety numbers, and Boise is and continues to excel in the crime rate, and in other words, excel in ranking as one of the safest cities in the nation. Traffic. If you like not having a lot of traffic and being able to get across town, it is wonderful here. There isn't that much traffic. We do have one road, Eagle Road, that does get a little backlogged, but other than that, most of the time traffic is pretty awesome. And then Idaho is celebrated for its expansive sense of freedom, characterized by its wide open spaces and a lifestyle that values personal independence and self-reliance. So we actually do have some political groups who also reflect that. But one of those things about freedom is that and open spaces is we have a ridge to river trail system as well. We have 2 million acres that are dedicated to wildland, and we are the only state that holds that much wildland within its state borders. And then proximity to nature. Again, in 30 minutes, you can be in the wilderness with no other people around you. Super easy. You could also be skiing at a beautiful ski resort as well. And then action. Despite not having a large population or major sports teams, there is a vibrant buzz of activity with an array of concerts, minor leagues, collegiate sports, events, and our thriving restaurants and bar communities. There's always something to do. I will tell you that, yes, we have the Shakespeare Festival. We also have comedy, we have music, we have ballet, we have BAM, which is the Boise Art Museum. We have an Idaho Historic Museum. We have all of these events in our parks. We have a beautiful park system. It's pretty amazing. And then also 12 reasons to love living in the Treasure Valley. Continued are the family fun. There are a lot of activities for kids. There are kids museums, discovery museums, again, botanical gardens, parks, the zoo. There are activities throughout the year that you can take your kids to. So there's a lot of very kid-friendly things to do. In fact, you could even take your 1-year-old on the ski resort. Arts and culture. We have a vibrant community filled with art galleries, theaters, and live music venues. And in Boise especially, they do honor art, and we have an art program where all the electrical boxes have been surrounded by a juried piece of art. And then we also have Freak Alley that is also juried, so it's graffiti, but it's also juried. To get in there and to write on those walls, you actually go through a jury system, which is so cool. And then we have 4 incredible seasons. We have a winter, a spring, a summer, and a fall, and they all come with beautiful views, vistas, colorfulness, and as well as activities that go along with that. And then the Boise Airport is the simplest and easiest airports to navigate, which makes weekend getaways or visiting family and friends really easy. Also, our 4 seasons, let's just walk you through the 4 seasons. Our springs are very anticipated. They turn out to be really idyllic, beautiful times when we have all the flora and the fauna just blooming. And because of all of the wonderful parks here, you will see those also in the parks, lots of flowers and cherry blossoms and apple blossoms. It's just amazing. And our summer in the Treasure Valley is full of water activities, activities on the Boise River, fishing, hiking. The Boise River, you can float the Boise River and rent a float through the Boise Parks and Rec. And then our fall, we have these beautiful yellows and amber and orange and reds that just pepper the entire Treasure Valley. So from any view or vista, you can see these beautiful fall colors. And then our winter, of course, brings wonderful winter sports events as well as ice skating and all the indoor activities as well as outdoor activities and fun. So January, February, March, we start coming into that spring. So March, April, May, that's when you'll see all those beautiful flowers on the trees. And then our June, July, and August, all those summer sports. September, we do have a balloon festival, the Spirit of Boise, and it is a 5-day event that is packed full of really fun things to do, and that's in Ann Morrison Park. And we go a lot, and we love to see all the balloons, and we try to get balloon sightings from different vistas in the city, and it's such a well attended, camaraderie-full event that we absolutely love. October has all the October fall events, whether that's Halloween or we do a harvest festival. There's a huge pumpkin patch and activity place that you can bring family and friends. We usually do an activity with all of our clients there. And then November is Thanksgiving and all those activities as it starts getting a little chillier. And then we have our December, which we have Christmas, Hanukkah, other holidays happen in December as well. So that's kind of a full calendar. If you want more detailed information about that, definitely email me because we have so many events here. It's pretty crazy. You just can't go to all of them. You can't do everything. 10 top employers: 1 St. Luke's, 2 Micron Technology, 3 St. Alphonsus, 4 Albertsons, 5 Walmart, 6 J.R. Simplot Company, 7 HP Inc., 8 Fred Meyer, 9 Idaho Power Company, that's our entire power grid, and then 10 Wells Fargo. And then the best places to work, these are macro employers, that's 250 employers or more. Number 1 is Idaho Central Credit Union. They are one of our largest lenders in the state of Idaho. Number 2 is Intuit. And then number 3 is Franklin Building Supply, which a lot of our builders will use Franklin Building Supply. Large employers, 1 to 249 employees. Number 1 is Title I. Title I is a great title company. We love them. Number 2, Ada County Clerk Office. Number 3, CBH Homes. They're an entry-level home builder. They do build some mid-levels, but not many. And number 3, medium employers, 50 to 99 employees. Number 1, the Nicholas Accounting Group. Number 2, Tavuti. Number 3, Premier Mortgage Resources. And then small employers, 20 to 49 employees. Number 1 is Gudon Financial. Number 2, Solve. Number 3, Gallagher. And micro employers, 10 to 19 employees. Number 1 is Rescue Stat. Number 2 is Tribute Media. And number 3 is, again, Idaho Central Credit Union. That is pretty fabulous. We are pretty proud of our state and Boise and Idaho in particular. So welcome to our state. If this is your first video that you've watched about relocating to Idaho and Boise and the Treasure Valley, thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate you. There are a lot of wonderful things here, and it's definitely worth having a conversation with us. So explore Boise like a local. So to do that, there are specific areas of Boise that we think are incredibly important. One is the north end. There's Northeast Boise, Southeast Boise, Boise State University, downtown Boise, the Boise Bench, Northwest Boise, West Boise, South Boise. And then if you have any questions, just call us. We are so happy to have a conversation with you, walk you through, and then also if you're planning a trip here, we do a relocation tour, and that is a free tour for all of our clients. I have a map here to explain those different areas. Again, you can probably take a screenshot of that, or if you want to download the relocation guide. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening or day, and you can download that relocation guide. I'll link it in the show notes. And as always, be safe, be happy, and be home, Idaho.